Hey, what's up, guys? Joel Evan here, health coach and podcast host of the Hack Life Podcast. And I'm here to tell you 5 ways that journaling can help you be more calm, more mindful, and more resilient. Journaling has been shown to reduce blood pressure, improve immune system functioning, improve mood, and reduce symptoms of depression. But most people don't journal because they don't have the time or they don't know how. Here's the deal, guys. I lost my job during the pandemic, and I used journaling to 7x my business and improve my life. So without further ado, here are the 5 ways that you can leverage journaling with little to no time. So number 1, you can break through your fears and limiting beliefs. Here's the deal. What you want to do is you want to write out or voice record for 5 minutes your biggest fears, and then take them, you got to take them to like the darkest places, right? You got to like really feel something real. We need to get your fears out of your head and allow them to move forward in a stable manner. And it's kind of like an emotional colonic, right? If you're letting a bunch of stuff just hang up in your subconscious, then no amount of positive thinking is going to help you, because there's all this background noise. There's all this static. So getting all your fears out, the really big and dark ones, right? It's actually gonna allow space for positivity and innovation and faith to flow through you. So get out of those old bad fears to make room for a better subconscious, right? The second big thing is gratitude. I already mentioned it. You can't be sad and angry and grateful at the same time. So gratitude is the antidote of fear. And that has been shown the single most powerful way getting people back to baseline. So successful people are grateful and they focus on their successes. We know that. It's just a fact. We know that focusing on the good helps build those neural pathways in your brain to create more good thoughts and feelings. And that's exactly what we want, right? So here's a bonus challenge I'm gonna give you actually. If you really wanna get into service mode right away and impact someone else with love, here's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna simply send them a text. Send someone that you haven't spoken to in a while and let them know how you're thinking of them and that you're grateful for what they did in your life. I'm telling you, this works 100% of the time. And the cool thing is it actually totally grounds you and it centers you. The third big idea is clarity. Journaling actually brings clarity into your life. So often I ask clients what their big goals are. What do they want to achieve? And do they write them down? And do you know the 3 to 5 moves you need to make it in order to achieve this goal? And they always tell me no. So how can you know where you're doing and where you're gonna go if it's even working? Could you be doing better? Is there something more that I should be doing? Is there something that I'm not doing that I should stop doing? And this is the type of insight that clarity allows. If you leave your growth to randomness, you'll always live in the land of mediocrity. All right, the fourth big thing is values. Like, what are your core values? Journaling gives you a chance to connect and renew and review and see who you say you are and what the standard is that you're holding for yourself. Many times when I see people and they falter, they waver in their life, during these tough, challenging times, they just gave up on themselves. They forgot who they truly were. They forgot the highest version of themselves. And instead, they let these old beliefs and old ideas take control of their mindset and take up real estate. So writing down your values and connecting with them on a daily basis and looking at them is so powerful, and so that it can help you continue living your vision. And the fifth and final thing, guys, is growth. The reason for keeping a journal is growth. If you're not growing, you're dying, right? So how will you ever know that you've truly grown or that you've really changed if you're not tracking it? So when you're tracking your numbers and your growth constantly and you're reviewing it, you're actually able to see if you're on track to hit those goals or if you need to make some changes. So you're also able to celebrate the wins along the way. A lot of us never sit down and take a moment to brag about ourselves and to just celebrate ourselves. And if you're not celebrating yourself during the process, then what's the whole point of this journey? So celebrating yourself is also just a really neat little hack to help you keep you wired to want to grow even more.